He's Andrew Luck, the former Stanford quarterback. He joins us now. You filled out a bracket?
No, I haven't filled out a bracket.
Do you ever do it?
I did it 1 year in high school, and I lost like $20 and decided I wouldn't do it again.
Did you play high school basketball?
I did.
And how would you rate your game?
I averaged more fouls than points, let's put it that way.
Wait, you were a hitman?
I was.
Wow. A goon?
I guess so. You could say that.
But I'm looking at your vertical at the combine. You have to. If I put you in the slam dunk contest, I got to believe you could do some damage there.
I'd like to think so.
But your what was the vertical? 38?
No, I think 36.
36?
A little bit below that.
All right, but you can dunk.
Yes, I can.
A variety of ways.
I don't know about a variety, but I can get up there.
And you were a little faster, I think, than people expected.
Yeah, a little faster than I expected as well, to be honest.
Was that the fastest 40 you ever had?
Absolutely.
What if somebody's chasing you?
Yeah, that puts a little more motivation in you to get up and get going.
Because I wonder, how do we spruce up the combine here? What could we do to make it must-see TV?
I don't know. I know they're starting to sell tickets to the actual event, so I don't know if there's anything more you have to do.
I would like to see you guys being chased, quarterbacks being chased. But also, when you have your pro day, how do you screw up a pro day?
How do you screw up a pro day?
Yeah, I would think that your place, your receivers, your footballs, you should be like everybody should do pretty well on a pro day, shouldn't it?
No, yeah, you'd like to think so, especially in a comfortable environment with comfortable guys around you.
I did love the last pass, but was that on purpose that you wanted to show off the arm into the wind that you could throw it 70 yards?
No, that was per request by a couple scouts, so, decided why not.
Wait, you take request on pro day?
You can, and, that was sort of one of them.
If I said, let's go out, no wind, and you're going to throw, from how far would you throw it?
Probably around 70 yards or so.
All right. That's not bad. You met with the Redskins.
I did.
Okay, what did you get dinner out of the Redskins?
No, I actually did not. We sat around and talked for a while, and it was very interesting, very productive.
Okay, but what's that mean? Very interesting, very productive.
They sort of talked about the franchise. I talked a lot about myself, and I had a good conversation.
Yeah, but you're expecting to go to Indy, aren't you?
I hope so, but that's the decision they have to make, and, we'll see what they do.
Have you started negotiations yet?
I have not.
Has your agent?
No, he has not.
Okay. But you're fine with going to the Colts?
Absolutely.
Okay. Did they tell you they're taking you?
No, they haven't said those words yet.
What did they say that might have me read between the lines there?
I don't know. I've been in contact with them. I've talked to Coach Pagano, talked to Coach Christensen. But, they haven't come out and said that. So, I understand they've got their work to do. They've got their due diligence to go about. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, great as well.
He's Andrew Luck, the former Stanford quarterback, joining us at the Dan Patrick Show. But don't you want him to just come out and say, we love you, and we're working on other things. We already know what we're doing with you.
Maybe that'd be nice. But, such is life. And, I'm not complaining. I feel like I'm in a very fortunate situation. I have a great opportunity ahead of me. And, they got to do what they got to do.
How would you feel if Tim Tebow was your backup?
How would I feel if Tim Tebow was my backup?
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good situation. From all I've heard, he's a great guy, a good football player, and a chance to compete with him would be great.
Yeah, but I look at Mark Sanchez. I don't know how this would be good and fun if I got Tebow, who's there. Everybody loves the backup quarterback. Right?
Yeah, that's what my dad always told me as a career backup. The most loved guy in town, right?
And people loved your dad.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
But I think that whole Tebow presence, that'd be pretty big.
Yeah, he's a good football player.
Now, you have Peyton Manning with Ryan Leaf. They were sort of measured against one another. Is it going to be you and Robert Griffin III throughout your career? Do you feel that?
I think, with the nature of the media today, that, you're always going to be compared to your contemporaries, your peers, and Robert and I, and then some other quarterbacks will be contemporaries. And, I'm sure it'll be, a classic comparison between the two. But, I know that's, in my mind, that's driven a lot, almost 100% by the media. I know I've gotten to know Robert pretty well, and big fan of his. Will probably always be a big fan unless we're playing each other head to head. But he's a great guy, and I'm sure we'll be compared throughout our careers.
What do you do better than him?
I don't know. I think he's a good football player, and to be honest, I haven't watched that many of his games, that many of his much of his tape, I should say. So I don't want to go out and compare.
Are you being humble here?
No, I think I'm being honest.
All right, that's fair. All right. You could buy Peyton Manning's house. Have you thought about that?
I don't know if I need a house as a 22-year-old.
Oh, you're going to go apartment here?
I haven't thought about it too much, I guess.
Now, what about your jersey number? Do you have you looked at the roster here? Is there going to be a problem?
No, I haven't looked at it yet, and I'm trying. I still haven't been picked yet, and they haven't said they're taking me, so I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna go out on a limb, though, Andrew. I really think that you're going to be drafted by the Colts.
Okay, that's interesting to hear.
Yes. Am I the first person?
Hardly.
Yeah. What about your? I think who's the kid? Quan Cosby has your number on the Colts.
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's my number.
Oh, it will be.
Okay.
Yeah, there's negotiations going on.
If you say so.
How are you with school? Any more classes? Graduate school?
I'm starting school up again April 2nd, and for my last 2 classes till I graduate, and we'll be done with those in June.
Have you had last time a professor asked for an autograph?
Well, I've not had a professor ask for an autograph, and I think that's it's pretty neat.
What about students?
Students, it's happening more often these days.
I would think it'd be hard to go to class now.
I think the great thing about the Stanford community, sort of the Stanford students, is they could almost care less about the jock football player. They have royalty. The Clintons have gone here, and there's so many famous people and doing great things in their own mind, in their own rights, I should say, that no one really bothers the quarterback too much.
Do you know what you're wearing to the draft?
Do I know? I have 2 suits I'm going to let my mom pick because I have a terrible fashion sense. So.
Very smart.
I'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
But remember this, though.
Okay.
10 years down the road, when they bring those clips back, then and the Colts take Andrew, then we see what you're wearing. So this isn't about today or next year or the year after. It's 10 years down the road. So make sure what you're wearing is going to be fashionably acceptable. Okay?
Okay.
Nothing wild, nothing crazy, and Mom will help you. And who are you bringing to sit there next to you in the green room?
Just family.
No girlfriend?
No girlfriend.
Don't do that, because you know what they do then? All of a sudden they sort of, have their own combine when they're watching her. If she's a lottery pick, number 1 overall, Brady Quinn learned the hard lesson there.
Okay, appreciate the advice.
See, these are little things. Your dad should be telling you these things.
He has as well.
Okay. Tell your dad I said hello, and
absolutely.
Thank you, Andrew.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. Thanks for having me on.
All right, Andrew Luck, former Stanford quarterback.